It's got to be one of the dumbest stories. Matter of fact, can I put this on an episode of Just Shenanigans? I think this actually qualifies. We haven't done Just Shenanigans in a while as a series, but this is absolutely going to qualify because this is about as dumb as it gets. Thank you to my friend Rufa Eyes who sent me this story, I think before anybody else sent it to me. It is interesting, but there was a little bit of a twist because the mother actually came and did an update, which kind of gives a little bit of clarity. But let's just talk about this on the surface. First of all, some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. Just when you think you've seen it all, yes, there was a child hanging out of the trunk, an open trunk. The mother knew that the trunk was open while she was driving. Y'all have got to hear this story. Thank you, Fox5Atlanta.com, for the article. Gwinnett County, y'all are still taking an L. I don't care what the mother said. A 36-year-old woman has been arrested after a video of a child in the trunk of a moving car in Gwinnett County went viral on social media. On February 25th, the Gwinnett County Police Department was contacted by a woman who wanted to report a video that she saw on social media. In the video, a child is seen in the trunk of a Dodge, whatever the hell it is, look like a Dodge Challenger, I guess, passenger car with an out-of-state license plate, and the video references Gwinnett County, but it was unclear exactly where it was filmed or when the incident occurred. There was also a large object in the trunk of the car with the child. So it's a baby bassinet. That's the child right there. Now, I went ahead and showed his face because they actually did an interview with him. Y'all got to see this. On February 26th, a detective with the Special Victims Unit, SVU, spotted the same vehicle in the area of Pleasant Hill Road and Shackleford Road in unincorporated Duluth using a flock safety system. In the images, the child could be seen in the trunk of the vehicle's trunk. The detective identified the registered owner and met with her on February 27th at her home in Duluth. The item in the trunk was a baby bassinet that she purchased through an online advertisement. The child was identified as a 12-year-old boy, and he looked a lot younger than that initially when I saw this, but nonetheless, 12-year-old boy who was sitting in the trunk holding the item in place as they drove home, which is dumb. Diana Denise Schaefer, who is this individual right here, who looks like she could be a good candidate for a Clearasil commercial or like one of them, what are them things, I forget them commercials where you can get those blemishes off your face, little scrubbing pads, a little sea breeze or whatever the case is, but you could definitely use some treatment on that face, ma'am. Just a little bit, especially with her being what? I think I don't know how old she is. I thought they said she was 36, excuse me. So here we go. The child was identified as a 12-year-old boy who was sitting in the trunk holding the item in place as they drove home. Diana Denise Schaefer was placed under arrest and charged with reckless conduct and a seatbelt violation. She was booked into the Gwinnett County Jail. Her son was temporarily placed in custody of a family member until she bonded out on Tuesday morning. So let me show you guys the video and let me give you guys the fair usage because I don't want somebody to try to claim the content. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. Do me a favor. Check it out. Do me a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I would love to hear what y'all say about this.
Now to a Channel 2 Action News exclusive. A Gwinnett County mother says the viral video of her son in her trunk does not really explain and fulfill the whole story. Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Matt Johnson now. So Pleasant Hill Road tonight, Matt. She says that she's not blaming anyone, though, for her arrest.
Yeah, she says she never told her son to get into the trunk, but she still understands that mistakes were clearly made. This flock camera also gave police some pictures that led to her arrest, but she says she's not going to let the situation overshadow all the good work that she does for others.
It was an embarrassing moment.
First, the video of her 12-year-old son sticking his head out of her trunk went viral. Next, Diana Schaefer spent the night in jail because of it.
I take full accountability for my actions.
She says she's not blaming anyone else. All she says she's doing is learning.
I know the potential harm that he could have been in, and I would have had to live with that for the rest of my life.
The 36-year-old says she asked her son to sit in the folded-down back seat on Saturday.
He was supposed to be sitting right here on the top of these,
so he could hold the bassinet as they drove from Buford to Duluth.
I told him to sit right here and to hold the leg of the bassinet.
So it didn't fall out?
So it didn't fly out because the trunk was up.
Schaefer says she often picks up donated baby items.
So we got milk, a bottle warmer, and some diapers.
So she can give them away to single parents.
I love to be able to give back because that's the love that I have.
Gwinnett County Police saw the viral video and decided Schaefer's good intentions were still dangerous. They arrested her Tuesday and charged her with reckless conduct and a seatbelt violation.
This was a learned lesson, and I would never put him in jeopardy like this ever again.
So I know a lot of people are going to be watching this video and they're going to be saying, Jay, you know what? You can look at this like let me see if I can skip forward here just a hair. And look at all of this. She's doing a wonderful thing, right? Getting all of these baby items to be able to donate to some unfortunate single mothers out there who can't take care of their children and having a hard time, need diapers and wipes and bassinets. Here's the crazy part about that. With the fact that you have Section 8, food stamps, child support, car vouchers, emergency assistance programs, TANF, how much more help does a person need? If your food is taken care of, if most of your bills are taken care of, if your electric is about to get cut off, a lot of places will pay your electric bill. They will give you discounts on child care. You can collect child support on top of that. And you can work. Now, I'm not saying that makes it perfect, but what I'm saying is, good Lord, how much help do you need? How much yes, car vouchers. Yes, for those who don't know, that's not a made-up thing. That's not something I just made up. Car voucher and WIC. Thank you. I forgot about WIC. Forgot about good old WIC. Car vouchers are a real thing. For all of this stuff that you can get help for on top of child support, if you can't take care of your child after all of that, why in the freak are you having children? Say that again. With all of this help, if you still are falling short, why are you continuing to produce children? To the young ladies who don't have children out there yet, that are thinking about trying to make a family and produce children, or just produce children, let alone a family. I guess we don't even value marriage anymore. All of this ties back to this story. Because she's not married. She has no ring. She has no man. Baby daddy's not in her life. She's in the same boat as a lot of these people are. And what do? Continue to keep making kids. Continue to keep incurring bills. Pooh said you can get with your local DHS for a car voucher. It's a real thing. I promise y'all, I'm not lying. For those of us who have already been through hell and high water with raising children outside of wedlock, we are the best ones to tell y'all youngsters this is not the path to go down. If you can't even barely take care of yourself, why are you making children? If you can barely keep a roof over your head, here's the crazy part. Because people be like, It's when I have a child, it's hard to take care of this child because I got all these bills plus this kid I got to take care of. It's just hard out here being a single mother, y'all. It's hard out here for a single mother when I'm trying to get the money for the rent, when the cash for the gas money is spent. Will cause a whole lot of these women out here talking slick. I was trying to make that up. I'm sorry. But one thing you're going to have is you're going to have bills no matter whether you have children or whether you don't. You still have to pay for a roof over your head. You still got to pay electric. Still got to pay water, gas, car note, cell phone, your hygiene, all of that stuff you still got to, and food. You still got to take care of all of that minus children. So if you can't take care of all of that without any kids, why would anybody with a proper mind have children? So no, I don't have any respect for this lady for putting her son in danger to allegedly help somebody else's kids. That makes it sound like you don't care about yours.
Got milk, a bottle warmer, and some diapers.
So she can give them away to single parents.
I love to be able to give back because that's the love that I have.
Gwinnett County Police saw the viral video and decided Schaefer's good intentions were still dangerous. They arrested her Tuesday and charged her with reckless conduct and a seatbelt violation.
This was a learned lesson, and I would never put him in jeopardy like this ever again.
Schaefer says her night in jail was tough, but she says she still used it to talk to the women around her and try to help.
Is to be able to encourage the women inside the jail and let them know that no matter what we go through, that God still loves us past our mistakes.
Something else stupid I wanted to call out is this. You can have whatever car you want to have. And I'm just saying, with her having this particular vehicle, this is not the type of vehicle. I want y'all to think about this. If you're going to be helping the community, ma'am, then it would make more sense that if it's just you and your son and you're carrying loads that are too big for your car, maybe you could have considered getting an SUV. Now, I'm going to do a lot of assuming and assume that she doesn't own this car like most people don't, making payments. So if you're making payments, generally what they do is they will keep this car, keep making payments, never pay it off. When the car gets old, then the new stuff comes out. Then they just turn around and go trade it in and then take on a new car payment and keep the cycle going. They never end up owning a car. So what you could do, you get a minivan, you get an SUV the next time you go up and go sign up for the next new vehicle, which would make more sense because now you actually have room to be able to close the trunk. Maybe you don't look as cool when you go to the club looking for random dick, but at least now you'll be able to help women properly and not put your son in danger. And now he can sit in the passenger seat with his MF and seatbelt on. Look at this stupid crap.
A shocking video out of Gwinnett County has gone viral on social media. It shows a moving car with an open trunk and a child's face peeking out of it. Gwinnett County police have now arrested a woman and charged her with reckless conduct and a seatbelt violation. Fox 5's Mary Smith is live tonight from police headquarters with the story. First question, Mary, is the child okay?
Yeah, that's the question many people are asking when seeing this video, and police tell us thankfully the 12-year-old child is okay, but they have charged his mother after tracking down this car.
This video has been making its rounds on social media, showing a moving car with a child's face peeking out of the trunk.
I think as a parent, we're obviously concerned about the safety and well-being of that child.
I just thought about that. That's not even a 4-door car. That's a 2-door car. So she's getting that car to floss. That car is not meant to haul no bunch of shit around.
Sergeant Michelle Pajera with Gwinnett Police says a woman saw the video on social media on Sunday and called police.
In the video, the person who posted it mentioned that it took place in Gwinnett County, but there was nothing to give the exact location.
Pajera says investigators used flock cameras to determine the car was seen near Pleasant Hill Road and Shackelford Road in Duluth. Images from those flock cameras even show a child's face in the back, along with a large object.
They learned that the item that was in the back of that silver passenger car was actually a baby bassinet, and she had purchased it in the area of Beaufort and was transporting it back to her home in Duluth. Because they were unable to break down that bassinet, it was decided that the 12-year-old boy would hold down the bassinet from the back seat. And what you don't see in the photos is that they actually pulled down the back seat, and he was leveraged between the trunk and the back seat, holding down that baby bassinet.
Police arrested Diana Denise Schaefer and charged her with reckless conduct and a seatbelt violation.
The child wasn't actually removed from the home. There was another family member who was associated with the mother, and that family member took custody of the child just for a few hours while she was booked into the Gwinnett County Jail and has since bonded out. Right now, she's not looking to face any additional charges. We hope this is a lesson learned from her, for her, that she, properly restrain her child or any child in her care.
And police say Schaefer was going to give that baby bassinet to someone else. Now we have reached out to the Georgia Department of Human Services to inquire whether or not her son is back in her care. We're waiting to hear back. We're live in Gwinnett County. Mary Smith, Fox 5 News.
So many people talking about this viral video. Mary, thanks so much.
So, matter of fact, was that? Let's see. That's the video right there. That's gotta look crazy as hell. Look at this. He poked his head out. Can y'all see that? It's a little hard to back it up. See if I can pause it. Well, close enough. Right there. Right there. Y'all can see his head popping out right there. It's flat out ridiculous. I think all of my points are valid. And ma'am, there's no level of charity that you can do. You know how they say charity starts at home? Like if you want to help people, help home first, right? Help yourself to a husband. Help your son to a father. Help him to a stable environment. Help yourself to a vehicle that would actually properly support your lifestyle. And if your lifestyle is going to be picking up and hauling things, why would you not get something that's able to handle that? A 4-door car would give you a little more space, but you wouldn't look as cool, right? You wouldn't look as cool. An SUV or a van, a minivan, you wouldn't look as cool. But you'd have more space to do what it is that you need to do and do it in a safe manner. But putting your son in jeopardy, I think that counts and qualifies as just shenanigans. The boy is okay. We got to pray that he's going to be all right. I honestly believe that she's a decent mother. She ain't the worst I've seen. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Kid seems like a happy kid. I ain't going to lie. I'm not going to just completely just crap on the mom. But I think a lot of my points are valid. Let me know what you guys think about this. Did I go too far over the rails? Let me know what you guys think. That's what the comment section is for, okay? Thank you.